Hello, my sweet Virgos. I thought I'd bring you guys out to the RV and do our reading today, since I'll be working in here today. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself for the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Let's get you an affirmation, Virgo. Shared journey. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Together we make magic, and this blessed growth keeps coming out, both my collective and my Virgo channel. You are connecting with the right people at the right time. You can experience blessed growth. You are gaining spiritual strength, and you are headed on your true north, your destined path, and with guardian armor, you are protected. I love it. All right, let's get overall energy for my sweet Virgos. And the table's going to be wobbly. Sorry, guys. All right, for my sweet Virgos, overall energy. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Oh, Lord Virgo, you have a devil energy obsessed with you, suffering in silence because you're happy without them. That's the moral of the story. That's the truth. Triumph and success. Yeah, you're having victory and success. This is someone that was, due to their toxicity, due to their dark energy, they made the wrong decision. They made the wrong decision. And now they're obsessed with your life. Make that make sense. It doesn't. And it won't. All right, current energy for Virgo. You have a loyal heart. You're attracting a loyal heart. You don't want anyone that's disloyal. You don't want a devil in your life, Virgo. Oh, I forgot to mention the month of September, which is, for most of you, your birth month, and the month of 6, June. So 69, 96 could be significant. We also have a 4, April. Okay. Obstacle. Somebody's not playing fair. Someone's not living according to universal law, and that's a blockage for them. Advice. You're headed toward Treasure Island, Virgo. Keep going. This is an abundant life. This is you building your legacy. Building and creating what you're here to. Build and create. Leaving a mark on this world that is very positive, very high vibrational, and there is finances attached to it. Why? Because you are not money hungry. That's why. What is the outcome? Someone's not putting in the work. This is possibly a masculine energy from your past, or a feminine that operates in masculine energy. Take what resonates. So let's see. For my sweet Virgos. All right. Loyal heart, current energy. Loyal heart. You're moving on. You're embracing the energy of peace. You could be traveling. You could be relocating. Regardless, you are going where there's peace. If it doesn't support the vibration of peace, you're not going. You're not interested. Yeah, you're having victory and success because you're not settling for less than someone that has a loyal heart. You're just not. You're not doing it. The obstacle here, someone's not operating according to universal law. They're breaking spiritual law. This is someone that deceives and betrays people, mostly you. And they went against spiritual law by doing this. Yeah. They're saying this one decision they made to put 10 swords in your back, deceive and betray you, is leading to their demise, a tower, complete destruction of whatever it is they're building on a faulty foundation. All right, with the advice, keep going. You're headed toward Treasure Island, Virgo. Treasure Island. And someone's heartbroken now because they know you're headed for Treasure Island. How do they know? How do they know? Hermit, that's you. How do they know? 10 of Pentacles. So, okay, this person is heartbroken because they know you've taken a brand new leap of faith. They know that you operate in the energy of divine love. They know that you are this hermit. You're a wise old soul. You stay private. You protect your energy, and you're building a legacy. So, I don't know if this person, they went toward, if they got a reading done. I don't know how they know. I'm going to ask one more time. How do they know? How do they know what your legacy is? It's your fate and destiny. They know it. It's your past person. They know that what you're doing is fated for you. That wealth is fated for you. The outcome, this person hasn't put in any work. This is someone that likes reward without effort. They're an opportunistic energy. They like to use people. They like to do as minimal amount of work as possible to get the most. And it's not working anymore. Chop wood in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person is so used to receiving and not putting in the work, and it's not working anymore. Now they're feeling like the victim. This person they're used to bullying people to get their way. Mostly finances. Tell me about this yang energy. Yang for Virgo. Yeah, this is a player that thinks by hooking up with multiple third parties, they're going to be wealthy. It's like the gigolo energy. They're like gigolo. They could be receiving payment for connection. I'm sorry, the little girl is next door is yelling. They made the wrong decision. They've made the wrong decision. They've just missed opportunities. Yang. Oops, give me one more for Yang. They're in an illusion. Yeah, the truth's coming to light. They're being exposed. I want to ask about this devil energy. Why do we have this devil energy out here? Temptation. Devil energy. This person is obsessed because you're calling in a divine partner. Their ego is bruised. They're obsessed with your life. They're carrying burdens because you've moved on to victory. And this is good karma. This is your justice. This is what you deserve. And they know it. They can't interfere with it because God is protecting you. God is guiding you. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. He was looking for Mark. It's the little neighbor boy. He was looking for Mark. All right, let's see why they're suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. Whew. Okay. So this person is trapped, suffering in silence because of poor planning. You know, this person is used to operating in a very maniacal way, using and abusing people, hooking up with people for money, lying, deceiving, and presenting themselves in a way that is untrue. This has worked for so long, but it's not working anymore. Because when they were with you, they had a false sense of safety and security. Their ego was bolstered. But since your energy is no longer present, they're only left with their own energy and karmic energies, which are low vibrational. Now this person is lacking confidence. Now they know that the plots and plans that have worked in the past will no longer work. So it's causing this person to suffer in silence. Yeah, because they're facing endings in a marriage. There's a lot of deception. This was the investment that they made, and they're being forced to watch you, Virgo, create and build and have confidence and independence and prosperity. This person doesn't know how to feel because they thought it was their energy. They thought they were the master manifestor. They thought they were the head honcho. But as soon as you pulled your energy back, things started to go downhill for them. So they're putting the pieces together. It wasn't their energy, but it was your high vibrational energy. You were responsible for anything good that happened in this person's life. I mean, this person is, death. Part of the ending here, the consequences is going to be a lot of instability, namely financial, because of the lying, cheating, and stealing. You know, there are people that, like, have you heard stories about bank robbers that robbed a bank 10, 15, 20 years ago? And they just went on, lived their life, and they never thought they would be caught. Well, 15 years down the line, they get caught. They get caught, and it's shocking to this person. This is the same energy that I feel from this person. They're so used to their maniacal ways. They're lying, they're cheating, they're deception, wearing a mask. This person thinks they're smarter than everyone else, that everyone around them is stupid, and that they can pretend to be good, and they're going to fall for it. And it's worked for years. It's not working anymore. People are seeing them for who they are. What are people seeing about this person? What are people seeing about this person? That they're unstable. Not only financially, but mentally, they are unstable. How do people see this person? They see this person as someone that went into a marriage for money because they're unstable. This is an opportunistic energy. They see this person as heavily burdened. How do people see this person? As someone that's hopeless. In the absence of your light, your energy, they are hopeless. How do people see this person? They see this person as very emotional, stressed out, feeling trapped, mental anguish, someone that they could look gaunt, they could look ruddy, they could be drinking too much, even though we do have the King of Cups here, but it's coming out in their appearance and people are talking about it. How do people see this person? Very defensive. They know why they're defensive. Why do they feel that this person is defensive? Because they took an action from a place of gluttony, 9 of Cups. So they know that this person is defensive because they're trying to cover up their self-serving ways, what they did to gain. People see this person as nothing more than a deceiver, someone that is a liar. They don't tell the truth. Are people communicating to this person, or will people in the environment communicate to this person and tell them what they see, what they feel? Now, once they find out the truth, they just cut them off and move away. They don't waste their energy communicating. Yeah, they just put death to the relationship and move away from them. So if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. People, once they find out the truth, they're not going to confront them. They're just going to drop them like a bad habit. What does collective need to do in regards to this person? Close the cycle. I heard get as far away from them as possible. That's what I heard. For some of you, you're being guided to move away from this person. How does the collective Virgo need to deal with this person? They said, walk away and protect your peace. Peace and harmony are being restored, but it's going to definitely require you to walk away from this person. Go no contact. Do not give them access to your energy. Listen to your intuition when it comes to this person, because they are not who they say they are. They present a false image. They don't tell the truth. They're an opportunistic energy. And so you definitely need to rely on your intuition if you communicate with them at all. How does collective Virgos need to deal with this person? How do they need to deal with this person? They just want you to focus on manifesting a better life. You have a spark, a passion. They want you to follow that. Don't give any energy to this person whatsoever. They're saying spiritual realm's taking care of business. This person's under judgment. They don't need your help. They don't need your help. Protect your peace. Continue to follow your passion and continue to focus on your own healing. What brings you healing, okay? I love that. Yeah, look at this. This King of Pentacles from your past, it should have been a partner, is going to go through justice, karma. They may try to reach out, but you already know the truth. Choose yourself first with the Queen of Cups. Love yourself first, okay? Wow, this is crazy, but it is what it is. You guys are going to feel this person. You're going to know they're in your energy. You're happy, you're joyful, and then all of a sudden you get this dark, ominous feeling, depression, anxiety. No, that's not yours. Reject, rebuke, and redirect. Do not allow this person to project their nasty energy on you, okay? You know how to spiritually protect yourself. You know how to transmute that energy. So take care of business if you need to. But the spiritual realm has this person under control. You don't have to worry. All right, Virgos, I love you so much. You rock. You're amazing. Why do you think you have people so obsessed with you? Suffering. No, it's because you're the bomb. You rock. You're headed toward an abundant life. So keep going. I love you, Virgo, so much. I will see you for tomorrow's readings. I am scheduling for the 3rd week of October. If you're interested, please share the videos, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Virgo.